Hi, my name is Wan Shahida Alia Katunda binti Warna from Group Gojo Satoru. Today, me and my team would like to present the ESG for QA Resources Berhad and Mr. DIY Group Berhad for ACW265 Financial Accounting and Reporting 3. What is ESG? ESG stands for Environmental, Social and Governance. It is a framework used to evaluate how a company performs not only in terms of profit but also in terms of sustainability and ethical responsibility. The environmental aspect focuses on how a company protects the environment, such as reducing carbon emissions, managing waste, and improving energy efficiency. The social aspect looks at how a company treats people, including employee welfare, human rights, diversity, and community involvement. Lastly, the governance aspect refers to how a company is managed, including business ethics, transparency, board structure, and anti-corruption practices. The importance of ESG. ESG is important for several reasons. First, for investors, ESG helps them assess the risk and long-term performance of a company, and many investors now prefer companies with strong ESG practices. Second, ESG supports sustainability by encouraging companies to reduce environmental harm, act responsibly, and ensure long-term business growth. Third, ESG is important for risk management as it helps reduce risks such as legal issues, corruption, environmental fines, and reputational damage.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Alia Fitri Farisha binti Muhammad Kamal. Today I will present the ESG analysis of QA Resource Berhad based on the annual report 2025. First, for the environmental aspect, QA Resource support food sustainability through its integrated agro-based operation. The company is involved in agriculture, palm oil, livestock and farming activities. However, these activities may also contribute to environmental impact and higher environmental risk. To reduce greenhouse gas emission, QA Resource expanded its renewable energy initiative, including additional solar energy installation. Next, under the social aspect, the company provides employee welfare program to support staff well-being and engagement. QA Resource also contribute to the community through various CSR initiatives. Besides that, the company places strong emphasis on food safety and product quality assurance. Supplier social responsibility practice have also improved over time. Governance, QA Resource continues to strengthen its governance structure and internal control system. The company has implemented the anti-bribery policy across its operation and established a whistleblowing system to improve transparency. In addition, the company's sustainability reporting and ESG disclosure practice are gradually improving. Some real examples from the 2025 annual report include additional solar installation at QL Foods, QL Marine Products and QL Figo. Besides that, 5,344 suppliers signed the Code of Business Ethics, while 86.2% of executives receive anti-bribery training. The company also continues to conduct internal audits and integrity awareness program. In conclusion, QR Resource Berhad show continuous effort in improving its ESG performance, especially in sustainability, governance practice, and social responsibilities.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hamizan and I will be presenting the ESG analysis of Mr. DIY Group Berhad based on the company's integrated annual report 2025. In this section, I will discuss the three main ESG components together with real examples from the report. First, for the environmental aspect, Mr. DIY focuses on reducing environmental impact in its operations. The company reduced plastic bag usage, improved fuel efficiency by reducing diesel usage, and encouraged suppliers to measure greenhouse gas emissions. One real example from the annual report is the reduction of plastic bag usage intensity to 2.2 kilograms per 1,000 transactions, showing the company's effort in reducing plastic waste. Next, for the social aspect, Mr. DIY supports employee welfare, workplace safety, and ethical labor practices. The company also conducts STEM education programs and provides flood relief assistance to local communities. One example mentioned in the annual report is the community programs conducted through Yayasan Mr. DIY, which supports various social initiatives. Lastly, for the governance aspect, Mr. DIY maintains a strong corporate governance framework with transparent reporting and risk management systems. The company also complies with competition and business regulations while practicing ethical business conduct. One real example from the annual report is the improvement in the company's MSCI ESG score from A to AA, reflecting stronger ESG performance and governance standard. In conclusion, Mr. DIY demonstrates balanced ESG practices through environmental improvement efforts, community support, and strong governance standards. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Wana Afifah Najah binti Wan Muhammad Adisham. Today, I will explain the ESG comparison between QL Resources Berhad and Mr. DIY Group Berhad. ESG refers to environmental, social and governance factors that measure a company's sustainability performance. For the environmental aspect, QL Resources Berhad support food sustainability and long-term agro-based business development. However, palm oil and farming activities may create environmental risks. Meanwhile, Mr. DIY Group Berhad focus on reducing plastic bag usage and diesel consumption while also supporting recycle initiative, although its retail packaging still creates waste. For the social aspect, QL Resources emphasize employee welfare, community support, and food safety initiative. Mr. DIY also contribute positively through STEM education program and flood relief assistance by managing a large workforce and quick challenges. Lastly, in terms of governance, Mr. DIY demonstrates a stronger governance framework, better compliance, and higher ESG transparency compared to QL Resources. Therefore, overall, Mr. DIY Group Berhad is considered the better ESG company due to its stronger governance practice and ESG improvement.
My name is Siti Zawana and I will present the costs and benefits of applying the ESG. The cost of implementing ESG initiatives can be very widely. It depends on the industry, company size and the specific ESG metrics are being considered. Firstly, the cost of ESG is it become a burden to the company. The compliance of ESG requires a long time and a lot of resources to collect data, making a report and do the regulatory compliance. QL Resources Berhad and Mr. DIY need to spend a lot of effort and time to collect all data to make a report that align with the ESG criteria. Next, technology and infrastructure. Companies need to invest in new technology and infrastructure that support with the ESG reporting and compliance. It means if QL Resources and Mr. DIY apply the ESG on their company, they need to purchase new technology that fulfill the ESG compliances. This will increase their budget. Then, training and upskilling. The employees may need training to understand and apply ESG metrics in their role. QL Resources and Mr. DIY need to spend some cost to send their employees to seminar and training session so they can understand the concept of ESG very well. ESG has shifted from viewing sustainability as a nice to have moral obligation to assessing it as a core strategic framework. The benefits can be divided into two categories: benefits for investors and also benefits for the company reputations. For investors, ESG may enhance their return. Companies with strong ESG practices usually will outshine the other competitors. For example, if QL Berhad and Mr. DIY apply ESG, the investor will reinvest with their company because they are more stable than other companies in the same industry. Second, risk management. ESG investing help mitigate the risk associated with the environmental regulations, social unrest, and poor corporate governance. Lastly, ESG will lower the risk exposure to the investors. ESG can prevent QL Berhad and Mr. DIY to become unethical and unsustainable firms. This will increase the investors' confidence to keep invest in their company. For company reputation, ESG help company to enhance their reputation and brand loyalty. Companies that demonstrate a commitment to sustainability, social responsibility, and ethical governance are viewed more favorably by the consumers, investors, and also public. This positive perception may enhance the QL Berhad and Mr. DIY brand value and customer loyalty. Next, by applying ESG, they can gain the stakeholder trust. Transparent ESG reporting may reassure investors, regulators, and customers the company like QL Berhad and Mr. DIY really prioritize long-term value creation. It also can increase the investor confidence to their companies. A strong ESG profile signal lower risk and better preparedness and regulatory changes.
My name is Wana Umaira Asham. Next, this slide explains the strategy implications of ESG disclosure for both QL Resources Berhad and Mr. DIY Group. For QL Resources Berhad, ESG practices have strengthened stakeholder trust and improved corporate transparency. Their sustainable farming and responsible sourcing also support long-term business growth and competitiveness. Meanwhile, Mr. DIY Group benefits from ESG disclosures by improving brand reputation, customer confidence, and investor trust. Their social initiatives and governance practices also help maintain long-term business stability. Overall, effective ESG strategies help both companies remain competitive and sustainable in the global market. In conclusion, both QL Resource Berhad and Mr. DIY Group have shown strong commitment towards ESG disclosures as part of their long-term business strategies. Their sustainability efforts, such as environmental management, employee welfare, and governance practices, have improved corporate reputation, investor confidence, and business growth. Although ESG implementation may involve higher costs and challenges, the long-term benefits are more significant. Overall, effective ESG disclosures strengthen business sustainability and ensure companies remain competitive in the global market. That's all for our team. Thank you.